Hello everybody, how you doing? Are you dealing with anxiety? Are you dealing with stress? Not sure what's going on, not sure how to do things, not used to being stuck at home all the time, being actually told to stay at home? Does that aggravate you? So I understand. Understand where you're coming from. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Arlene Ranides, aka Gypsy, coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. I'm going to share with you some stuff that I am familiar with. Anxiety, I'm extremely familiar with. I've dealt with it most of my life. A couple decades ago, I was actually given some meds for it, and I didn't like the way my mind felt. I actually felt more like a zombie. And even at the time, my kids were still at home, and they were like, "You need to get off whatever you're on because we can't even have a conversation with you." So, needless to say, I've worked on different ways of dealing with it naturally, and it doesn't, some things don't always work, and it's not like I'm perfect just yet. It's a work in progress. So, something that really does work for me, I don't know if it'll work for you, with all this uncertainty and everything, some folks aren't working. I'm thankful every day that I'm still working, but I was already working online. So that's the blessing. But I know some of you have lost your jobs or been laid off or really honestly don't want to go to work. I know some folks that are working from home, but working a lot less than they normally would, etc. So I know all in all, we're all dealing with some kind of financial stress or whatever. It's building, okay? The stress is getting so bad with some folks that some folks are even, there's spousal abuse, etc. More people in relationships are having fights right now. It's not a good time. If you feel stressed or unsure about anything, etc., try this simple step that I'm going to show you. It's called deep yogic breathing. It really works. It's amazing. So here we go. And I have lived with PTSD, anxiety, and multitude of stress syndromes for years. I don't claim any of them, just I know that they're there. It's to the point where those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, your neck gets stressed out, your chest is so tight. Sometimes it causes you to not be able to breathe right. Your mind is going 100 miles an hour and you just don't know which way you're going to flow, etc. So anyways, here's what I do is I focus on my breath work. So you can find a comfortable place to sit so that you're upright, your feet are flat on the floor, and or if you're comfortable, go ahead and lay down. Have your legs slightly elevated, whatever. And just what you want to do is you want to close your eyes and just focus on the breathing. And if you're attempting to do some meditation and you're having some issues, this is a good one to try because it really does work. It helped me for many, many years ago when I was first learning meditation. Um, I couldn't get my mind to calm down. It was boom, 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 purple, green, blah, blah, blah. So this works because as you're starting to get into that meditative state, if your mind goes 100 miles an hour, you can bring it back and start focusing on the breath work again, and it'll calm you back down again to help you get there a little faster. Okay, so here's how it works. With yogic breathing, it's all yogi anyway. Yoga is all about breathing. So, and your breath work helps your digestion. It helps your internal organs. It helps everything. So here's what you're going to do: is you are going to breathe in through your nostrils, and as you do, you're going to focus on it. You're going to actually follow the sensation of the breath going in, filling your lungs to capacity, to the point where your diaphragm even expands a little, because making room for those lungs. Then you're going to hold it in for a few seconds, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to do a short one here, not how I usually hold it. And then you're going to exhale out your mouth at a nice slow pace. And it works if you have like a, and what you're doing is you're letting it all deeply out of your lungs. What I also do is as I'm breathing in, I imagine in my mind that white light, white cleansing air circulating through my body. It's filling up each of my lungs and cleansing out any negatives, etc., and then blowing it out. And as I blow it out, I imagine all the darkness, all the negative, all the ugly, all the whatever is going out. Okay? So I'm going to show you real quickly how this looks, and then I'll explain something else that I've been doing that works for my anxiety too. So here we go. So, deep breath work is good for many things. Number one, it calms your mind down. If you are having an anxiety attack or stressing, doing that deep breath, just a long and slow deep breath will help. All this will relax instantly. Your chest will relax. It'll lower your blood pressure. I'm not giving any medical claims. Okay, let me add that disclaimer. I'm just sharing what works for me. I know I've had conversations the last few days with a few friends and other people I've been hearing, family, etc., who are like stressed because of everything going on. I will suggest this just like I suggested them. Turn off the news for a little while. Go take a walk outside. Go, if it's cold, put a jacket on. Go outside, go walking, especially in the morning. It's the best time. There's hardly any noise going on. Although I go twice a day, I have dogs, so I do walk. And even if I didn't have them, believe me, I'd be out walking. Go get some fresh air. There's nobody out there, so social distancing isn't an issue. And even if there is, like in my neighborhood, I'm starting to see more and more people walking. But we see each other from a distance and we're staying away from each other. I felt really good because one day a lady, um, we were passing each other, and I like to say hi, I like to say good day, I like to say have a good day, whatever. And she said, you know, I want to tell you, I see you walking past my house every day and you inspired me to walk. And that just elated my heart big time because that's one of my missions. One of my missions is to help others get healthy on whatever level. You know, if it's you're trying to find a different way to fix a food and change the recipe up a little to make it healthy. You're trying to, add more vegetables, more fruit, increase your water drinking, etc. On and on and on. I'm all about helping people on that level. And then I just showed you some awesome breath work to help you calm down, get into a meditative state, etc. Walking. I know a lot of folks who've said they wanted to try walking, but they're not sure. In my case, I feel walking is the best thing. It's free, it's easy. If you don't have some good walking shoes, it's probably the only place you're going to spend some money. Is go get some comfortable walking shoes and start little. Start small, half a block, then a block, etc., etc. So, and that also helps with calming the anxiety down because that's what this is all about. This live here or this little video here. I tried to do some lives, but YouTube just was not cooperating with my computer, so I've got to play with it. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I figured out Facebook. I will figure out this YouTube thing too. But I know there's a lot of people doing them, so I figure I will do it. I just got to figure out all the little technology issues. But another thing that I do is a couple years ago, I started with this really awesome oil that's natural, organic, and has been proven scientifically to help on all kinds of things. Chronic pain, anxiety, digestive issues. I'm trying to think of a few other terminologies. Anyways, and like I said, I'm not giving medical claims. I'm just here to give you some suggestions of things that work for myself and my friends on dealing with anxiety. Okay, so I also do these wonderful golden drops twice a day, and just goes under my tongue. And it's really helped a lot. I noticed the first time I took them, I could just literally feel the anxiety just melting away. There's going to be a link below. Click on it. You can go check it out, see what I'm doing. In the meantime, please leave some comments, etc., and let me know if there's anything else you would love to hear or me to talk about, because that is, like I said, I'm doing a challenge with my team. We're challenging each other to see who can get this YouTube thing going. So, and my goal is also, my mission is always to help others to live a healthy life and to get healthy on whatever level it is, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I look forward to assisting each and every one of you. I appreciate you and thank you very, very much. Peace and love to all, and let's all be safe. Wear your masks if you have one. If you're not, if you need to know how to make one, I can show you real quickly. Wash your hands often. Drink a lot of water. Get plenty of rest. And you know what? This will be over soon. It will be, okay? So have a good one. Peace. Love you. Take care.